Hey, good morning, everybody. Yeah, I've got about a couple of hours, literally about, I'd say, 4 hours and just about 55 minutes before I have to leave for work. Yeah. So, anyway, thought I'd do a little bit more of a proper, sort of a retake, but more of a proper reactions and kind of review, give you my thoughts on both the second trailer or teaser trailer, whatever you want to call it, for Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, as well as Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice. And I have to say that I think both, excuse me, both do a decent job at what they have to do. I like the fact that we'll start with Star Wars here. Star Wars to me definitely, the trailer here definitely harkens back to the kind of trailers, excuse me, the kind of trailers or teaser trailers, whatever you want to call them, that made you hyped up, that made you want to buy a ticket as soon as they went on sale and try to go see the movie opening weekend, opening day. It made you want to do that. And this teaser trailer here, this second one, or whatever they want to call it, full-length trailer, definitely does just that. I mean, it gives you an idea, it gives you more of a visual idea of what you're going to be in store for, but it doesn't give much away. It gives you an idea of what will be acknowledged and referenced and, who's coming back and, what the purpose might be, but it really, it doesn't really spoil much at all. Not like a lot of trailers do at times, as some people have said, a lot of trailers do at times now. It actually just gives you enough to make you want to go and see it as soon as it comes out. And all I can say about Lucasfilms and Disney is, if this is how they're going to tease you for Episode 7, if this is how they're going to tease you for it, if this is how they're going to tease you for what's to come and what's to be, then then there is no doubt in my mind that this is definitely going to work in their favor, because if they keep the trailers, because we know there's going to be more trailers to come. We know that. But if they keep the trailers to a point that they don't give much away, they just kind of give you clues and clues and hints of what you're going to see and what's going to be, and what and who is going to be involved, then I definitely think it's going to work in their favor, and it's going to get exactly what they want. It's going to get people hyped for it. It's going to get people who may have lost interest in the Star Wars franchise reinvigorated, reinterested, and want to go see the movie when it comes out. So, to me, I think that's exactly what this second trailer did. It really gave us that anticipation of wanting to go see it and basically being like, oh, I can't wait. I want it to come now. I want it to be out now, kind of reaction. So, it definitely did its job, in my opinion. Now, as far as Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, to me, this also did a decent job. I mean, I know the movie is not going to be out for another 11 months at most, but to me, it definitely did the job it was supposed to do here. It really, to me, set the tone for what is going to be Dawn of Justice. Um, I watched Angry Joe's reaction, and I know Angry Joe's a huge Superman fan, and obviously he's not really happy with some of the imagery that was used in the trailer, and all that. He's not really happy with some of that imagery. Um, but I think he has a point on one thing, that the reason that kind of imagery is being being used, the only reason that imagery is being used is to get you hyped for the film and get you wanting to see it more than maybe the next Marvel film that comes out that year. And I think he has a point there. Now, I do like that this is basically for a lot of us, for a lot of us, this is the first official look at the trailer. I know some people may have seen bits and pieces of it at certain conventions throughout the past year, but this is our first official look at it. And to me, it looks really good. I mean, like I said, it's doing its job. It, despite how you feel about it, despite how you feel about how it's portraying Batman and Superman, it's definitely pulling you in. It's getting you invested to where you want to go see it, to see if maybe they're going to go in a direction you're thinking they're going in, but in reality you're hoping they're not. So, to me, the trailer definitely did that. It's making people It's making people invested. It's getting people to speculate and talk about what they feel is really going to be going on in the film. Angry Joe does that with Other Joe in their reaction video. So, to me, despite, like I said, how you feel it portrays both Batman and Superman, right now it did its job well enough to where it's getting people talking, it's getting people invested, and it's getting people more interested in talking about just this trailer alone for a movie that's coming out, 11 months from now, more so than, we should be talking about Avengers Age of Ultron. You know what I'm saying? More than we should be talking about this. So, to me, it did its job in that department. Now, as far as what it's going to lead towards, I do agree with Joe in one thing. I think he said this, that they better keep it to where Wonder Woman, if she's going to be in this film, she's going to be a part of this, that she better be the one that brings the Justice League together. They better keep that in tow. They better keep that part in somehow. Because why would you hire an actress like what is her name, Gaia? Have her pump up, basically build her body up, get muscled and all that, just to do a cameo. You wouldn't. You need to bring her in full-fledged. And I think that's what they're going to do. Same with Cyborg, Aquaman, and who knows who else. But that's what they need to do here. That's what they need to do. They need to keep that part in of her being responsible for getting the Justice League together. She should be the one that gets them together. So really, that's really all I have to say on it. Besides that, a lot of people are wondering who could be the big baddie, because it can't just be Superman and Batman battling it out. I'm going to go with Lex Luthor on this one, because let's face it, you can't have Lex Luthor in this without him participating in the fight somehow. And I think even though we don't got much detail on it yet, I think this is where I think this movie may introduce us to Lex Luger's mecha suit. I'm not saying that's a possibility, but I believe the mecha suit is going to play a huge role is going to play a role in this film. At least that's what I'm thinking, because why have Lex Luthor in there if you're not going to have him at least physically confront both Batman and Superman? So I think his mecha suit is going to be brought in to play down the line. In the film, that is. And I know this is looking far ahead, but I look at it this way. When the movie does come out, there's no doubt that this movie is going to have end credits. It's going to be having after credit scenes, I should say, end credit scenes. Don't be surprised if this one takes a page out of the Avengers movie, the first one, and at the end of Batman versus Superman, we get not just an ending scene, an after credit scene with possibly the Justice League forming, and here you see, not just Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, and Cyborg, and Aquaman, but you also see maybe the Flash for a second time if he makes another appearance in the film, Green Lantern maybe, Green Arrow, Hawkman or Hawkgirl. You're probably going to get a glimpse of some of those heroes coming in, maybe Martian Manhunter as well. But you'll get a definite glimpse at some of those. Some superhero characters that are not mentioned at making an appearance at all, you're probably going to get more of them showing up, in one of the after credit scenes. And I also think that because DC wants to compete with Marvel and say, hey, we're better than you, we used to own the superhero movie business and then we're going to own it again, and we're going to own it again basically. If I'm Warner Brothers and I'm DC, I not only add in that scene where we see more superheroes showing up to be part of the Justice League, along with the ones that I've mentioned, but I believe that the after credit scene that we might get before or after that one, next year when the movie's over, is going to be that of Darkseid. We're going to be showing up on some kind of red, fiery planet. I just get this feeling, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I get this feeling we're going to be showing up, we're going to see some kind of red, fiery planet, and we're going to see Darkseid right there. We're going to hear somebody talking to him about some kind of invasion of Earth, and we're going to see Darkseid show up, CGI, whatever, and that's going to lead us into Justice League Part 1 and 2. I'm not saying that's going to happen. It's just speculation on my part, and that's exactly, like I said, what this trailer has done. So, in my opinion, that's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. I feel it's going to happen. Hold on for a second. Be right back. Hello? Sorry about that. My mom called letting me know she got to work safe. But anyway, like I was saying, and if you heard any bit of that conversation on my end, I apologize. But like I was saying, the trailer is, me just speculating, and maybe I'll be wrong about these after credit scenes at the end of the Dawn of Justice movie. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but that's exactly what this movie has done. It's not just to me, but to Joe Vargas, Angry Joe, Another Joe, and many other people. It's got us speculating. So it did its job there. It's got us talking. And like I said, that's really all I have to say about it. So that's just my reaction and review to both the Star Wars, Star Wars: The Force Awakens movie trailer, as well as Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. So let me know what you guys think down below. Do you agree with some of my opinions here in my review? Let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll talk to you later. And I do suggest check out Angry Joe's reactions and reviews on both trailers as well. So God bless. Take care.